What is reality? Is it the world we create within us, our dreams, our ideals, our beliefs? Or is it the external world shaped by facts, rules, and the perceptions of others? This question has perplexed humanity for centuries, and no story explores it more profoundly than Don Quixote. The tale of a man who sees giants where others see windmills is far more than a comedy of errors. It's a deeply philosophical journey into the nature of reality itself. In this video, we'll unravel this question by delving into the life of Miguel de Cervantes and his most extraordinary creation, Don Quixote. Miguel de Cervantes, born in 1547, lived a life that rivaled the fiction he created. The son of a surgeon, Cervantes grew up in a Spain at the height of its power, a country of exploration, conquest, and cultural blossoming, yet also marked by inequality and rigid social structures. His life was a mosaic of extraordinary highs and devastating lows. At 23, he left Spain to serve as a soldier, fighting in the famed Battle of Lepanto, where he was seriously injured, earning the nickname the One-Armed Man of Lepanto. But it wasn't just the physical scars that shaped him. Cervantes was later captured by Barbary pirates and spent 5 years as a prisoner in Algiers. When he finally returned to Spain, he struggled to make ends meet. He worked as a tax collector, faced imprisonment, and often found himself at odds with society. Yet, through these hardships, he developed a deep understanding of human nature, an understanding that would define his greatest work. In 1605, Cervantes published the first part of the ingenious gentleman Don Quixote of La Mancha. It was a groundbreaking work that redefined literature. The story follows Alonso Quijano, a man so captivated by the tales of knights and chivalry that he decides to become one himself. He adopts the name Don Quixote and embarks on a quest to revive a bygone world of honor and heroism. But the world has moved on, and what Don Quixote sees is not what others see. Windmills become ferocious giants. A simple inn transforms into a grand castle. A peasant girl is imagined as a noble lady. To everyone else, Quixote's world is absurd, but to him, it's entirely real. Don Quixote is more than a story of misadventure. It's a mirror reflecting the tension between reality and illusion. For Don Quixote, reality is not limited to the physical world. It's shaped by the ideals he holds dear: courage, honor, and justice. In contrast, his loyal squire, Sancho Panza, represents practicality and skepticism. Together, they embody the eternal struggle between dreams and pragmatism. But here's the catch. Cervantes doesn't tell us which perspective is correct. Instead, he asks us to decide. Is Don Quixote delusional? Or is he courageous for imagining a better world? Is Sancho wise, or does his practicality limit him from seeing greater possibilities? Cervantes wrote Don Quixote at a time when Spain was undergoing profound change. The age of chivalry was over, replaced by a world of bureaucracy, commerce, and cold realism. Yet, Cervantes resisted the cynicism of his age, using Don Quixote to explore the idea that reality is as much about perception as it is about fact. What made this book revolutionary was not just its humor or its characters, but its depth. Cervantes created a story that could be read on multiple levels: comedy, tragedy, philosophy. And in doing so, he gave birth to the modern novel. Walking through Alcalá de Henares, it's easy to imagine Cervantes as a boy, dreaming of far-off adventures. The house where he was born has been preserved, offering a glimpse into the humble beginnings of a man who would change literature forever. As you explore these streets, you realize how Cervantes' life and environment shaped his understanding of humanity. He wrote not just about knights and squires, but about human contradictions, the gap between what we aspire to and what the world demands of us. And so we return to our question: what is reality? Don Quixote saw a world of possibility, a world that could be shaped by dreams and ideals. Others saw only the limits of the real, a world of windmills and inns, not giants and castles. Cervantes doesn't resolve this debate. Instead, he invites us to live in the tension between the two. Is reality outside us, dictated by the rules of the world? Or is it within us, shaped by our beliefs and imaginations? Perhaps the answer is not one or the other, but both. After all, Don Quixote's vision may have been a dream, but wasn't it also real to him? Miguel de Cervantes gave us more than a story. He gave us a question, one that challenges us to reflect on how we see the world and ourselves. Are we Sancho Panza, rooted in the practical, or are we Don Quixote, daring to dream? Or does the truth lie somewhere in between? Thanks for watching.